What's up, guys? We're live. We have a pretty good card this Saturday, man. We got a really good main event in Rob Font versus Cody Garbrandt. Um, yeah, man, I'm really excited for this card. I think it's a great one. And then obviously we have a 2 week break after this. But I mean, even though I hate having a break, it's probably going to be good. You get to study up for 2 weeks and stuff. Um, yeah, I see some people in the chat. We'll get to that in a little bit. Let's talk about last card real quick because you guys know that I'm really fired up with that max bet cashing. Charles the Bronx over Michael Chandler. Yeah, man, let's talk about last card. We'll start with the main event. Betting wise, I just had the one play. I also had a bet on Shahbazyan, but he's this week, so we'll talk about that later. Um, yeah, man, I'll admit to you that I was 100%. Wow, I was sweating, dude, because that first round you watched the fight and the Bronx, he looked really good early, and then he got hurt, man. But just like I said, if you guys watched the last 8 fights after the Felder fight, the guy turned the corner, man. Tamer got hurt him really bad, and the Bronx would have quit. He got put in some bad spots against Kevin Lee. He's just not a quitter anymore, guys, and everyone thinks he is just because he's quit in the past. I mean, let's be honest, he's only been knocked out one time at 55. The other times are at 45, and he has no business fighting there. I know he said he wants to go back to featherweight. I think he needs to stay at 55. He's too big for the weight class. Then the Felder fight was a TKO, but I mean, ever since then he's turned the corner. So that was my only bet of the night. 5 units max bet, cash it to win 3.7 units. So yeah, it feels good, man, to get back on the track, on the track. Let's keep that streak going. And the Bronx went out there and handled the business, man. Went out there in the second round and dominated him, dude, and knocked him out. I lost my shit, dude. It was definitely a really big bet for me. One of the biggest bets I've ever made, if not, I think it might have been the biggest bet. I had $500 on him. Um, yeah, dude. So, yeah. So saw that the Bronx cash. Let us know. Let me know in the comments below who you guys had, the Bronx or Chandler. I know a lot of people had Chandler, dude. So, um, next fight, we have Beneil versus Tony Ferguson. I mean, I picked Beneil as a dominant fight, dude. Beneil won went out there and dominated, dude. Tony Ferguson's washed up. Yeah, I agree, Jimmy. I'll get to all the comments, but yeah, Jimmy's here, 100% right, dude. I don't think he should be fighting at 145. I don't like that. He needs to stay at 55, man. I think that he's, a great champ. I think he's going to do really good at 55. And going back down to 45, man, that's where you've been knocked out before. You're cutting too much weight. You've missed weight so many times, dude. Don't do it, dude. Stay at 55. So I hope he stays 55. Bontorin versus Chanel. I picked Danger. That was a really bad pick. Yeah, Bontorin got the job done. Chikagan versus Araujo. I picked Araujo, but it was a very close fight. Chikagan got the win. She chuked Araujo. Araujo got chuked. Barbosa versus Burgos. I picked Burgos. So I went 6-6 picks wise. 6-6. And yeah, just the one play on Charles. Muniz versus Souza. I picked Muniz, and yeah, I mean, what do you want to say about that? I think Muniz should fight, top 15 dude. I know Brendan Allen just got a fight. Maybe they're fighting each other. Who knows? But I'm excited to see where he goes. Venata versus Grundy. I picked Grundy. I thought Venata definitely won the fight. Jordan Wright versus Pickett. This one that a lot of people, man, are hitting me up about. I mean, I like Jordan Wright, and I actually picked against him, man. I mean, it was a bad pick. I mean, I don't know why I picked Jamie Pickett. I should have picked Jordan Wright. The kid has a good striking game, man. I mean, he's a little chinny. He's been knocked out twice. We don't really know how he is past the first round, but as much as a lot of people shit on Jordan Wright, dude, he has really good fucking striking. So I'm really excited to see who he gets next. Andrew Lee versus Shevchenko. So I picked Lee. I almost better. Didn't last minute. Sucks, but I can't complain, man, because I already had a winning night. So, Catchware versus Mazzani. I don't know why I picked Mazzani after that performance. I would never pick Mazzani against anybody. I mean, as much as I hate Dobson, I think Dobson could even beat her, but she's obviously cut. I don't hate Dobson. I just don't think she's good. Watts versus Aguilar. Yeah, man, I was really confident in Watts. I mean, that was another play that I was going to end up betting with KGB. I passed on both of them, and wow, Watts dominated that fight, dude. I do think that Watts is, I'm excited for him, man, to see where he goes 45. Man, he's a young prospect, and I thought he looked really good against Kevin Aguilar. And then Giagos was, probably losing the first round, in my opinion, and then he went out there and, got that wrestling going and tapped him out. So Giagos has a good record right now, 155. We'll be talking about him later, though. We'll talk about Demir Hadzovic. So let's get to the comments real quick. What's up, guys? Touch, yeah, man. I can't wait to break that fight down, man. I mean, I 100% respectfully, disagree with you, and I can't wait to talk about it because I'm pretty confident in Edmund, and I think he's going to get the job done. What's up, Ramirez? See the birds? What up? The mask. I don't even know what you're talking about, but what up? Jimmy, what I just mentioned. What up, man? Robot Chicken Wings. What up? I picked the Bronx too. Yeah. Speaking of the Mecca, we have Mecca 4 starting after this card's going to be a 2 week break, and I'm excited, man. There's going to be a lot of new faces in there. There's like 32 people in there, man. So go check out Mecca 4 starting in 2 weeks, dude. If you guys know where it is, on Arkansas's channel, gonna be a fun one, man. It's set up like MTV The Challenge, which you guys, probably know. It's probably my favorite show. I'm sure Touch will be in there. He'll be crying after, Edmund gets the job done, but it is what it is, man. People have to learn, man. I mean, just like he's saying, I'm going to have to learn. I see a lot of people picking Jack. I think Jack's a good fighter, but we'll be talking about that later on the card. I think Edmund is going to go out there and get the job done, and we'll be talking about that breakdown shortly. So it looks like Touch is really confident in Jack Hermansson. I wonder how much you're going to bet on him. I have, $200 on Shahbazyan, and I'm pretty confident. Obviously, there's stuff we got to handle on that matchup, but we'll get during that shortly. So let's see how confident Touch really is. So first fight of the night, I believe we got Rafael Alves versus Demir Ismagulov. So I have all my notes right here. Let me look them real quick. This one, I mean, is one of those fights I don't even really need to say that many notes. I mean, I don't see anyone picking Alves. Alves is getting punished 100% for missing weight against Sabatini. I had Sabatini in a bet versus Alves, and Alves missed weight by like 10 or 11 pounds. I think he said in the link that he missed weight on purpose, which makes sense. I mean, he did miss weight so he can be the heavier dude in there. Um, yeah, I mean, this is a clear cut fight. I think Demir's going to go out there and get the job done. I think that they're feeding him, Demir on purpose. You missed weight. Now you're going to fight a guy who's outside the top 15, who many people believe is a top 10 guy right now, in my opinion. He's a great striker, good grappling, good cardio, good chin. He's good everywhere, dude. I mean, this is a tough matchup for Alves. I don't see how he gets the job done. I think he has to go out there and get the grappling going. I just don't see it. He has terrible cardio. Good ground game. He's a finisher, killer be killed kind of fighter. But I mean, Demir is really technical, and he's 3-0 in the UFC. He's beaten Moises. I mean, Moises is pretty good, dude. He's got a big fight Mexicans Islam. So yeah, I like Demir. I think Demir's gonna go out there and get the job done. I see him getting a finish. I don't really see how anyone's gonna be picking Alves there. So I got Demir by third round TKO. I'm really excited for his future, dude. He hasn't fought in a long time. He's only 30. Yeah, he's a young kid. Next fight, we got Demir Hadzovic versus Yancy Mederios. This is a very close fight, man. I've been going back and forth in this fight. Um, Initially, I was thinking about playing Demir Hadzovic here, but then, I watched more tape on it, and I have to stay away, dude. I mean, this is one of those fights where you got Yancey, who in my opinion is at the end of his career. I think he's washed up. I mean, he's taking so much damage, dude. And he's actually the younger fighter, but he's on a 3-fight losing streak, I believe. But I mean, dude, that Cowboy fight, man, before that. So he's on a 3-fight losing streak, and then right before that, he had a win. He took. I feel like that fight with Cowboy damaged his career and Cowboy's career. I mean, they're not the same guy anymore. Cerrone knocked him out. Gregor put a beat down on him, and then last fight he looked lost out there against Lando. I mean, he could have won one of the rounds, but I just thought he looked really slow out there. He's not the same guy. I feel like he's only been shot for one takedown in his UFC career against Cowboy, and he got it. Maybe he shot for more takedowns, but I know that's the only takedown he actually has. So I feel like he has to go out there and shoot, in this fight because he has the advantage. I mean, Demir has no ground game, and that's how you beat him. I mean, no takedown defense, no ground game. He's just, he's on the feet. Even Giagos was really fucking him up, man. I mean, good uppercut and stuff. Yeah, I mean, Demir was, hesitant for the takedown, but I mean, I don't really see Yancey shooting here. Demir could shoot on him if he gets hurt, and then I see Yancey tapping him out. I mean, Yancey has a better ground game for sure on the feet. I think Demir's more durable. Demir's really good chin. It's one thing about him. I mean, tough dude. Cardio wise, he does slow down. Yancey, slows down, but I feel like Yancey's a better cardio. It sucks that Yancey's been moving all, 70, 55. I'm thinking about going to 45. So he's pretty technical too. And if Yancey was in his prime, I feel like I would pick him here if he wasn't, washed up. He has a good jab, but the thing is, I just think Demir's has more power on the feet. I think Demir is technical. I think Demir has good pressure. He has a good right hand, good straight left, and then you got Yancey has a good jab. I think Yancey has the reach advantage as well. So yeah, he does. So I think Yancey's just gonna. Um, I feel like he should shoot. I mean, if he shoots, he should win. I mean, he has the grappling advantage. He has a submission game. I think he has better cardio, but it's just so hard picking him here, man. So I'm gonna go with Demir. I think Demir hurts him. I think Demir could either win a decision or get him out of there. Yeah, I'll go Demir by finish. But yeah, both these guys are at the bottom of the division, man. I'm not really confident in it. What's up, 2 cents? Golden Boy has a lot of potential, man. We'll talk about that. Everyone's writing him off because he had his first professional loss. He's 22 years old, so I think the kid's going to be still a contender, man. Next fight we got Josh Culibao versus Shah Yilan. Um, yeah, man. I mean, this is another one that obviously it's really hard to trust a guy like Culibao at that price. Like I would never bet him that price. I mean, a lot of people could go with the dog here and all that stuff. It's just I don't know, man. I mean, I didn't really spend a lot of time on this in the tape I watched. I mean, he got knocked out against that bum that just fought Vargas. I mean, he has a good record and stuff, way more experience than Culibao. But I mean, Culibao impressed me last fight. I mean, the thing is against Jalen Turner, I feel like that he shouldn't have fought Jalen Turner. Jalen Turner is one of the biggest lightweights on the roster, and Culibao's a featherweight. He took it on short notice and got his ass kicked. Then he fought Jourdain and he went to a draw with him. He slowed down really bad, but he hurt Jourdain bad in the first round. He has good striking, good pressure. Yeah, man, I think he's going to go out there and finish, Shaw. Shaw's been knocked out multiple times. Caldwell's pretty durable, and he does have pretty good striking, dude. He's fast for the division. He's 26, so yeah, I'll go with Caldwell by decision or a finish. He's a brawler, dude, but he's like a way better version than Camacho. That's where I see it with Caldwell. But yeah, he's like a good version of Camacho. Camacho. I don't think he's gonna go like high or anything in the weight class, but he can win fights in the division, dude. That was impressive. Next fight, we got Bruno Silva versus Victor Rodriguez. I mean, yeah, what do you want to say about this fight? He went out there and knocked out, Buys, a fraud. I think that Buys, I don't even know why I picked him. That was a terrible pick. I should have picked Silva. Silva, trained to fight ready. He's a big favorite for a reason. I don't think Rodriguez is UFC material. I do think that Bruno's, good ground game, BJJ black belt. He had faced some really tough competition before this. I mean, the Kahi Taha fight, up a weight class. Close fights with Dvorak and Tagir, even though he lost both those. Yeah, I think he should get a job done here. He has good pressure. I think his striking game's improved. Good right hand. He's a brawler. I think he's going to hurt Rodriguez. He's been knocked out before, so it took a lot of damage on that fight. He's been knocked out before that, so I'll go Bruno Silva with the finish. Next fight, we got Mcgee versus Claudio Silva. This is a very, very interesting fight. Man, dude, I see a lot of people, man, picking Mcgee here, man. And this is one. So I have one player so far. On obviously, if you guys know who, if you guys know me and stuff, you guys know who I have a bet on. It's Shahbazyan, but I'm gonna have at least one more play, and this is a play that I'm thinking of. I'm really confident, actually, man. I'm pretty confident in Silva here. I don't see how people are picking Mcgee. This guy's so washed, dude. I mean, this guy's 100% done. He's lost 5 out of his last 6 fights. The guy lost to Killer B, dude. I mean, you're losing to Killer B, dude, and you're picking him to win a fight in 2021. Like, what the man? Like, he's plus money right now on Bet Online, but he's not plus money at my bookie that I bet at Red Rock Casino. So once he hits plus money, I mean, I'm going in, dude. I mean, this is a for sure play. I want plus money really bad, but I get it, man. He lost against James Krause last fight. I mean, I bet on him versus Krause, but Krause is like 100 times better than Mcgee. I mean, I get it. Mcgee has some advantage in this fight. He has the better boxing. He has better striking. He has better cardio. But, I mean, Silva, man, has a great fucking ground game. BJJ black belt. And I want to see someone argue with me because you watch tape and you look at the stats, you see guys like Sean Strickland, a fucking striker, go out there and take Mcgee down 3 times. And you don't think that a guy like Claudio Silva can take him down once? Like, come on, guys. Sean Strickland, guys, taking this guy down 3 times. I mean, that's all I needed to watch. I mean, a guy like that, Sean Strickland, a striker, I get it. He has a wrestling background, but he does not have the grappling game that Claudio Silva. Claudio Silva's a finisher, dude. I mean, the guy's beating Leon Edwards. The guy's a legit BJJ black belt. If he takes Mcgee down once, Mcgee's in big trouble. I mean, Mcgee's 63% takedown defense. I mean, come on, guys. Well, Fair, obviously, he's a wrestler 4 times. I mean, Strickland 3 times. Alex Garcia 1 time. Brady 2 times. I mean, he's been taken down more, too, against other guys I didn't even write down. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, I get it. Good pressure, but good chin. You only been knocked out once. He got hurt last fight against Condit. But, I mean, how are you guys confident, dude, in picking him here, guys? He's lost 5 out of his last 6 fights, dude. Like, I get it. He has the better striking, but Silva can hit hard too. He has a good right hand, and I feel like he slows down, but he showed a lot of heart. I mean, it's not like he completely gassed against Krause. He won the 3rd round. He went out there and still fought tough and dug deep. And I mean, his first loss in the UFC, man, was against fucking James Krause. He's 5-1, and now everyone's picking Mcgee against him. Like, I don't get it, dude. Like, I don't get it. I mean, I get the fact that Mcgee's, the better striker, but not by much. I think that Silva can land some good shots on him. The pressure, he's a pressure fighter, but I feel like he gets him down 1 time, dude. I mean, this is all Claudio Silva, guys. And another thing I got to write down, Claudio Silva's taking down everyone he's fought, guys. I mean, there's not one guy he hasn't took down. And you're telling me he can't take down Mcgee, who's a fucking fossil, dude? Like, this guy's washed the fuck up, man. Lost 5 of his last 6 fights. And you guys are picking him against Claudio Silva. I mean, I see a lot of confident guys, dude, picking Mcgee. And I get it. Cardio advantage, better striking. But, I mean, man, dude, I mean, just picking him against Claudio Silva, dude, like 14-2 fighter. I mean, he's 2 years older than him. I mean, legit BJJ black belt, dude. This guy's a finisher, man. I mean, I get it, like, both these guys are old. I can never be confident in picking Mcgee over really anyone in the division. And now you're picking him against a guy that's 5-1 in UFC. I get it. He's old as well. But I feel like Court's way more washed and Silva's being a way better competition. And the main reason why I'm picking him here, and everyone's saying they both suck, I don't think Claudio Silva sucks. I would never say he sucks. I mean, the guy lost to James Krause, and you guys are saying he sucks? He's 14-2, guys. 5-1 UFC. I would never say this guy sucks. I think he's pretty fucking good, man. I mean, I got Claudio Silva here all day, guys. 1 takedown, this fight's probably over. So that's like, there's a lot of like people I respect and like my friends are saying Claudio Silva sucks. I would never say he sucks. I think he's old. He's declining, but I would never fucking sit here and say Claudio Silva sucks. The guy is light years above Mcgee, and you guys will see that this Saturday. So I got Claudio Silva. I'm waiting for plus money. We'll see what happens. Claudio Silva by sub, or I could see a TKO. So next fight, we got Ben Rothwell versus Chris Barnett. Yeah, I mean, Chris Barnett's fucking been knocked out against a dude's like 1-7 or something like that a couple fights ago. As much as Ben Rothwell's on the decline and stuff, it's really hard not to pick him here. He's a finisher, good striking, power, good ground game. Barnett's taking this fight on short notice. I got to go with, Josh or with Ben Rothwell here. Next fight, Ricardo Ramos versus Bill Algeo. Yeah, guys. I was really impressed, dude, with Bill Algeo, man. His last fight against Spike. I actually picked Spike. I thought Algeo looked really good. Both these guys are legit BJJ black belts. I think that Ramos, he grew out of the weight class, but I still think he's small for 45. Algeo's way bigger than him. I think Algeo's better striker. He's more technical. The cardio advantage as well goes to Algeo. Like I mentioned, they both have black belts. I think the Ramos has the better ground game, but I mean, I don't really see him, like going out there, 1 takedown, it's over. Algeo has a legit ground game. I feel like there's going to be a lot of scrambles here, dude, in this fight. And I got the guy that's more durable, the guy that has better cardio, the guy that's better striker. Great movement, good pressure game, each advantage, good straight left, good boxing. It's funny that Bill Algeo, I mean, lost to Loughlin, and then, now he's in the UFC and Loughlin's not. Loughlin should definitely be in the UFC, but yeah, I mean, Spike took him down 4 times, but never really controlled him. Every time he took him down, Algeo reversed him and got on top. Loughlin took him down 3 times. Lamas took him down 5 times. A lot of volume. I mean, dude, he's the better striker. He's more technical. He has more volume. He has, like I mentioned, the cardio advantage. I mean, Ramos is chinny. He's been knocked out twice. He has good flashy striking as well, but I mean, his last two losses by KO. I think he's shinny. I think Algeo could hurt him on the feet, and I think that Algeo has a good ground game um, to handle Ramos. So I got Bill Algeo here, dude. I'll go with a good decision. So I got Algeo. Yeah, I'm pretty confident in Bill Algeo. Oh, here we go. Here we go, man. We got Edmund Shahbazyan versus Jack the Joker Hermansson, dude. First fight of the main card. Um, yeah, man. This is my first play so far. It's the only play I have, but I will be having at least one more bet. What the hell are my notes? Hold on, guys. Gotta have my notes real quick for this one. Unless you know what? I have it in this notebook right here. I think. Yeah, I do because it's supposed to happen. Hold on, guys. Okay, so here we go. We got Edmund Shahbazyan versus Jack Joker Hermansson. This is a good fight, dude. I mean, you got Edmund who's taken this fight. He had his first loss against Derek Brunson. I thought that he won the first round against Brunson, but he definitely slowed down. And Brunson took him down in the first round, but never really controlled him. There was the second round where like Edmund was completely gassed, and Brunson took him down and got the win, dude. Brunson looked good. I think Edmund just put way too much in every shot. He went out there just like he gassed. I mean, that's what happened. He gassed. I think he's going to learn a lot from that fight. We get it with Evan. He's a first round finisher and stuff. We saw him, get really tired against Darren Stewart in that debut and all that stuff. But he's 22 years old, man. I mean, do you guys really think that this guy's cardio is going to look, like not going to be like elite or like? I'm not going to say his cardio is never going to be great, but I mean, do you guys think he's not going to fix the cardio problem? And the thing with this matchup, I feel like this is a great matchup, and I think that Jack the Joker Hermansson is a good fighter. I'm not disrespecting him at all, but if you watch the tape on him, what are the kind of fighters that he loses to? He loses to, like good strikers that have power. Thiago Santos finished him in the first round. Jared Cannonier punked him and finished him in the second round, early in the second round. And then Vettori, I mean, fucking dominated him, dude. And that was his last fight. I mean, definitely fucking dominated him. He definitely got hurt in that fight bad in the first round. So he's coming off of 2 losses the last 3 fights. And like I mentioned, all those fighters that he lost to are good fighters, but Edmund Shahbazyan is the same type of fighter that all those guys are, dude. And my thing is, I think Shahbazyan actually has more power than Vettori on the feet. I think Shahbazyan, he comes out of the fight blazing, where Jack is a slow starter. Shahbazyan's a pressure fighter. So that's why I'm really confident in Edmund here. I see a lot of people picking Joker, and I get it. Joker has a cardio advantage. I'm not saying he doesn't. He has a grappling advantage. This fight, gets extended, he could win. I just don't see how it does. I think Edmund's going to pressure him right immediately, dude, and hurt him with that good right hand, good left head kick. His striking's great. This guy's 22 years old, the golden boy for a reason. Everyone's writing this guy out because he lost his last fight, his first fight ever, to Derek Brunson, who's really emerged to a top 5 guy right now, guys. Like Brunson's, I mean, we used to make fun of him in the past, but come on, guys. Brunson's a legit fighter, and he is a slow starter. He beat Kelvin Gastelum. Good job. He beat a fucking guy that should be at 170. Do you really think, Touch, answer this question truthfully, too. I already know you're going to bullshit me. Do you think that Kelvin Gastelum could beat Edmund Shahbazyan? And be honest. Let's be honest, guys. Shahbazyan would dominate Kelvin. All the guys that this guy's beaten, I mean, he's beaten good competition, but come on, dude. Shahbazyan will beat all of them, bro. Like, you guys think that Jacare Souza would beat Souza, dude? And I thought it was a good win. I actually bet him against Souza, Joker, but Joker was slowing down, and Souza fucking rocked him, too. Let's talk about his chin. He's chinny. He's been knocked out twice. He took a bunch of damage last against Vettori. I mean, I think the guy's just mental, dude. I mean, I get it. He hired a mental coach and all that stuff, but if you press this guy and hurt him early, dude, he quits, dude. I mean, I just don't get how people are so confident in Jack here. I get it. He has advantages, but I mean, the striking is a mismatch in my opinion. I think he has good movement and good striking, but nowhere near Edmund, dude. I mean, Edmund has great boxing, great right hand. All the shots, man, are just meaning to fucking hurt you bad. Good straight left. The head kick he knocked out against Tavares. He's faster than Joker. So my thing in this fight, which I was talking about it with 2 cents, is if he hurts Jack, I don't see how Jack recovers, dude. I really don't, man. I mean, he's been finished, dude, twice by guys that have good striking and have power. I mean, Santos blitzed him and got him out of there. Cannonier hit him with an uppercut that didn't even look that hard and finish him and was out. I mean, bad with those shots in the mat. And Vettori, who's a great fighter, I love Vettori a lot. I think I'm gonna pick him against Izzy in a couple weeks. But He does not have the power, guys, that Shahbazyan. Shahbazyan's a knockout artist. All of his wins are by finish, dude. He's a fucking finisher. I don't see how he doesn't get a first round finish here. And even if this fight gets extended, man, I'm not saying Edmonds going to get a decision. I'm not saying it's not, but he can get a finish the second round. It's about the grappling too, because if Joker can take him down, then it's going to get hairy. But Edmund has great takedown defense, guys. He has great wrestling. I mean, Brunson had a very tough time controlling him in that first round. It's just he gassed, and then Brunson beat him on the mat. But if Joker can't get him down the first round, I'm telling you guys, it's going to be a first round finish, and I think Edmund can finish from the second round. So I get it, guys. Touch. A lot of people are picking Jack, but I mean, I'm really confident in Edmund here, guys. You can't sit here and tell me that Joker's not chinny fighter. He's 100% chinny. He's been knocked out bad twice. Tori dominated him and hurt him multiple times. Jacare Souza fucking rocked him in that fight as well. And you're going to sit here and tell me that he's beaten way better competition than Edmund. All the guys he's beaten, Edmund would beat right now. I think Edmund would beat fucking Cannonier. So, I mean, what are you fucking talking about? I feel like a lot of times when people say, oh, well, he fought better competition, it doesn't always mean it. Right? It means something sometimes, but not all the time. This is a pure striker versus grappler matchup. If Jack does not get Edmund out of there in the first round, it's over, man. Edmund's going to hurt him. He's a first-round finisher. Jack does not like fighting these kind of fighters. He loses every time. And you're giving me plus money, plus 140 on Edmund Shahbazyan, who, in my opinion, is a future fucking contender, dude. I mean, this fight's going to show a lot, man, how he comes back from that first loss. But, I mean, I just think his striking's on a different level. I think he's going to hurt Joker immediately. And the fact that and the reason why I like Edmund so much, if he hurts Joker, he's not going to let him recover, dude. He's going to pounce on him and get him out of there. I got Edmund by first round KO. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets it done in the second round. I get it. If it gets extended, Jack has the advantage. He has the better cardio. He has better grappling. But I'm telling you guys, this guy better be shooting for his life in the first round. Because if he doesn't, if he doesn't get the takedown, Edmund's going to hurt him one time. It's over. Where are all you guys, including Touch, talking about the damage he took against Vettori last fight? He took so much fucking damage against Vettori. And Vettori doesn't have the fucking power, guys, that Edmund has. Edmund has way more fucking power than Vettori. Touch, where are you in the chat right now? Are you shitting yourself in the bathroom or what? God, dude, I swear to God, man, I am so confident in Edmund, dude. I got Edmund by first round KO, guys. He is going to really shut up a lot of people, guys. And he's plus 500 in first round KO, dude. Like, I might have to do it. So, I get it. Joker is a good fighter. I'm not saying he's not, but I think he's declining. I think he's chinny. I think that he loses when he fights great fighters that have power like this. And look at guys, Thiago Santos, power. He quit. He got touched one time and fucking finished. Cannonier, same shit. Touched him once, finished. Both those guys replaced him. Vettori dominated him for 5 rounds. Dropped him bad in the first round multiple times. I mean, Edmund's going to do it, man, and get him out of there. So I just don't get I get it. Joker's a good fighter. I'm not saying he's not, but I think it's a great match for Edmund Shahbazyan, the 22-year-old golden boy, to get back from that loss. He's going to smell blood and get him out of there. So there you guys go, guys. Edmund Shahbazyan, first round KO. It's all about the stylistic matchup, too. It really is. I mean, you can't sit here and just, oh, well, he's beating better competition. Therefore, he's going to beat Shahbazyan. That's kind of stupid, in my opinion. You look at the matchup. Shahbazyan's the way better striker. Jack does not do good against fighters like this. He get it. He has a grappling card advantage. He does not get that going in the first round. If he's not get that going at all, it's going to be Shahbazyan first round KO. Come on, guys. MMA math is fucking bollocks. Touch, you're better than that, dude. You got third place last year, Micah. You're better than that. You need to watch tape on this. I don't think you realize how bad the striking is, the mismatch. Edmund Shahbazyan, it hurts him one time, guys. It's over. There's no way Joker's going to be able to recover. I'm telling you guys right now. He's not a durable fighter. He's not. He's not Charles of Bronx. So, Edmund Shahbazyan, first round KO. Next fight. We got David Dvorak versus Rowan Paiva. Yeah, this is a very close fight. I thought about betting Paiva here. I'm going to stay away. I'm picking Paiva to get the job done. But, I mean, you got 2 good prospects fighting each other, 2 big 25ers fighting each other, 2 really good strikers. I think that Paiva has a great jab, a good right hand, good pressure. I thought he beat Kai Kara-France. I thought the fight with Bontorian was very controversial. Dvorak looked really good with the leg kicks last fight. I think he definitely could take advantage of that here. Good right hand, good boxing. He has the better jiu-jitsu. I think he has good jiu-jitsu, a lot of finishes by submission. But I think that Paiva probably has a bit of grappling. I think Paiva should probably try to shoot here, mix in some takedowns. Um, yeah, that's a very good fight. I think he has the reach advantage as well, guys, right? Yeah, so Dvorak's 2-0 in the UFC. He beat Espinoza and he beat Bruno Silva. Um, he's a finisher, bro. Like 15 wins by finish. He's on a 15-fight winning streak. You got Paiva, who's 2-2 in the UFC. Like I mentioned, I thought he beat Kai Kara France. The fight with Bontorin is very controversial. He had a very close fight last fight with Zalkas, which I thought he won. Both these guys are good pressure fighters, great strikers. Yeah, think the kicks could definitely be an advantage for Dvorak. Like I said, he has better jiu-jitsu, good boxing, good right hand. But I think the Paiva has the better striking, slightly. Good jab, reach, good right hand. I'll go with Paiva. He has good kicks too. I'll go with Paiva with a very close decision. I'm not trying to be like cocky or anything, but I think I had a good breakdown with Shahbazyan and all the fighters that are picking Hermansson. I get it. There's going to be a lot of people that are confident in him. I think it's a good fight. If Shahbazyan, doesn't get him out of there in the first round, he could slow down in the second. I just don't think if he doesn't get taken down in the first round, I think he's going to hurt him. And once he hurts him, it's over. I'm telling you guys, Shahbazyan's a good fighter. Jack is too. But Shahbazyan hurts him, it's going to be over. Shahbazyan. Um, but I respect anyone that picks Joker. I just don't respect people that say stupid shit like, "Oh, I'm gonna pick Joker because he's beating better competition." Come on, dude. You don't have any analysis on this matchup. Like, did you even say anything about like Joker striking or anything? Like, that Edmund's gonna get him out of the first round. I just think you're nervous. I respect you as a person. I think that you're decent and stuff at picking, but I mean, I don't agree with anything that you said at all. I mean, come on, dude. Edmund would beat all those fighters that he's beaten. Edmund would beat Cannonier right now, straight up, 100%, and Kelvin. So give me a better debate or something like that, and then we'll talk about it. Yeah, Noah's said that shit on Twitter. Guys coming up decision wars to getting chinned. You're right, man. Um, but I respect anyone who's picking Joker. I want to see what they say and stuff, but yeah, I got it, man. Spencer, we got Free Spencer versus Norman Dumont. This is a good fight. Yeah, dude. I mean, I'm really curious to see if Spencer ever hits 135. I don't know if she will. She's huge, but yeah, this is a good matchup. I think that both these girls are grapplers. Spencer's obviously a elite grappler, bigger girl, BJJ black belt. I like her pressure, good right hand. I don't really see her standing with Dumont that much. I think that she'll be able to get Dumont down. Dumont somehow shoots and takes her down. She's an idiot. She dominated AES, looked good, but those levels between AES and Spencer. I think Spencer's really good. I really do. She's only lost to two, of legit fighters. She's relentless, good cardio. Dumont, slows down. I got Spencer taking her down and getting her out of there, whether it's a TKO or submission. I got pretty Spencer here, guys. Next fight, we got Justin Tafa versus Jared Vanderaa. Yeah, man, this is a very short prediction for me. I see a lot of people picking Jared Vanderaa. Yeah, I got Justin Tafa, guys. My first round KO. He's definitely not the same guy that fought De Castro. He looked really good last fight in that 3-round war, which I thought he won. Good uppercut, good striking, good leg kicks. Vandeera's not good striking at all. He's been knocked out before last fight. I mean, Hunsucker was done to him in the first round. I think Tafa's going to hurt him immediately and get him out of there. I think that Jared needs to take him down. He has an advantage on the mat. BJJ black belt, but Tafa's, I feel like, grappling game has improved, and I think that Tafa's going to get him out of there early. This is not the fight to fade a green Tafa. I got Tafa here all day. Co-main event, Xiaonan versus Carlos Esparza. Great fight. Yeah, man, this is another fight, dude, where I got to go with Yan, dude. I'm really curious to see where the line goes, but yeah, man, I think that this is a good matchup, dude, for Yan Zonin. I think that she's probably the future champ. Great striking. I get it. She's been taken down before. I mean, everyone's talking about Kylan Kieran taking her down. I mean, Quada took her down and didn't really do anything. She easily won the second and third round. Carla's going to take her down. I'm not saying she's not. She has the better grappling, but I mean, let's be honest, guys. Carla's did not win last fight. I thought Marina definitely won. On the feeds and mismatch, I think Esparza, I think they both have great cardio. I think she has obviously the better wrestling, but I just don't see her winning 2 rounds based off of grappling. I think Yan can get up, and I think Yan's going to piece her up on the feet really bad. I think Yan has great boxing, great cardio, Good jab, good movement. I think Yan could hurt Esparza bad. Esparza's very tough. She's been knocked out twice, but I mean, she took a lot of damage last fight. She took a lot of damage versus Grasso. I mean, she's in a lot of close wars her last couple fights. And yeah, Marina won, beat Esparza. Um, she's shitty, dude, Esparza. And yeah, man, I think Yan could definitely win. I think, yeah, I see her getting takedowns, but I don't see her doing enough to win the fight. I got Yan zoning. I'm going to go with either a third round TKO or a 29-28 decision. But yeah, Yan is good. I think Yan's going to be better, actually, than Wei Li Zhang. Main event of the evening, we got Rob Font versus Cody Garbrandt. This is a play right here, guys. I'm confident, dude, in Rob Font. I want to bet him. I'm waiting for him to hit plus money. My last play is going to be between Rob Font and Claudio Silva. I'm just going to have two. I want one of them to hit plus money. But if you ask me who I'm more confident in, Rob Font or Claudio Silva, I'm more confident in Rob Font. And I was pretty damn confident in Claudio Silva. Maybe I'll bet both. We'll see. I just want them to hit plus money. I get it. Cody Garbrandt's a good fighter. I'm not saying he's not. He's a great striker. He's the faster striker. Great fucking boxing. It's just the chin. I can't trust anyone that has a bad chin like that. The chin sucks. It's not good. If you watch the fight of the Sun Sao, I thought Sun Sao was winning the second round. I bet on the Sun Sao. Sun Sao's a washed up guy. He's a good fighter, but he's washed. I mean, I get it. The knockout was really good and all, but it's hard trusting a guy that's been knocked out his last three fucking losses. Raw fought, good fighter, good fucking striking. He has a 6.5-inch reach advantage. I feel like his jab's going to be money all night. Great right hand. My thing in this fight, he has 5 rounds, guys, to touch that chin. And like I said, they're both great strikers, but I love the way, man. I fucking love the way that he feints the lead hand and then throws the jab. I mean, it's money. Rob Font, dude, is the bigger dude, size advantage. You're already saying, Cody, talking about going to 25, and this is a big size advantage for Font. But like I mentioned, the way he faced the lead hand and throws the jab, great jab, great right hand, knocked out Magic, bad last fight, 4-2 in his last 6, 3-5 winning streak. The 6.5 reach fan is going to be huge, I think, guys. He's been working on his grappling a lot. You can tell. I don't think Cody is in a chew. I mean, he has a grappling advantage, but even if you take him down, Cody's not going to do anything on the mat. It's a striker versus striker matchup. I got the striker who's, in my opinion, hits harder. He's the bigger dude. I think that he has the reach is going to be big, like I mentioned. And yeah, Cody's a good striker, good boxing, good right hand, guys. But I mean, he's 1-3 in his last 4. It's really hard to trust a guy with that chin. He has no chin, guys, at all. He really doesn't. And like I mentioned, if he gets hurt at all in this fight, it's going to be really tough for him to recover. You hurt him one time, guys. It's pretty much over, dude. And Rob Font's been hurt in his fights too. I mean, got hurt against Mederios. He shot and went for guillotine. He's durable, dude. He's never been finished. I mean, he's never been knocked out. This guy's going to be really tough to get out of there. Cardio-wise, I get it. Cody's been there 5 rounds before, but I mean, I can see going 5 rounds, winning 3 rounds and stuff. Good uppercut as well, guys. Yeah, man. And you can't just sit here and just say, "Oh, Fonts has no takedown defense." I get it; it's 48% takedown defense, but Cody's on a grappler. He has the wrestling and all that stuff, but even if he takes him down, I don't think he's going to really do anything. So I got the guy that's a better striker, in my opinion. I think they're both really good strikers. I just think that his boxing is money, and I think that the reach will be big. And one big reason why I'm picking him here is the chin, dude, for Cody. And it's hard to trust a chin like that. Cody could knock Font out. I'll be really surprised if he does, but I mean, even if you watch that fight of the Sun Sao, I feel like that's not Cody's game, dude. Cody's a brawler. Cody was, he didn't look himself out there in the second round. I thought it was a very close round until he got the knockout. He's a brawler. He likes to go out there and brawl the guys. He brawls with Rob Font. It's over. But I mean, you can't ignore that Cody's a good striker. He really is. But I think that having a bad chin is not a good look, especially against a guy like Rob Font, who's one of the best strikers in the division. I mean, he has a 6.5-inch reach advantage here. He's the bigger dude. Great fucking uppercut, great right hand, great jab. I mean, these are 2, elite fighters, 2 great strikers. And I got the guy who is more durable, and he's going against a guy who has a glass chin. I mean, if Font hurts him one time, I feel like it's over. So I got Rob Font here. I'm going to go with a first round KO. I think they're going to have a good back and forth scrap. I think that they're both going to land, and I think that he's going to hurt him, and immediately Rob Font's going to get him out of there. So I got Rob Font first round KO. There you guys go. Let me do my picks one more time. I got Font. I got Xiaonan or Xiaonan. I got Tafa. I got Spencer. I got Paiva. I got Edmund Shahbazyan. I got Algeo. I got Rothwell. I got Silva. Claudio. I got Bruno Silva. I got Josh Culibao. I got Demir Hadzovic, and I got Ismagulov. So there you guys go. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. Um, yeah, man. What's up, Junior? I'm in Kale. Let's go. Let's go, man. Let's go. What up, Jay? Yeah, dude. I'm excited, dude. It's our last event, man, for 2 weeks. It's going to be a great 2 week break. You got 2 weeks to dive in every fight, especially for the NECA coming back up. I can't wait for that. Yeah, so let's do it, guys. Let me know in the comments below who you guys have in every fight. Yeah, please like and subscribe. Thanks for everyone tuning in. Gonna put out these timestamps right now. And yeah, peace out, guys.